A series of deadly explosions at a Russian airbase in Crimea on Tuesday destroyed at least 9 Russian warplanes. That's according to the Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy. This video shows loud explosions and plumes of smoke near the Russian airbase. Yesterday, a Russian official said the blast killed at least 1 person and injured more than a dozen others. But the Kremlin initially denied it all, denied the explosions destroyed any aircraft, even denied that an attack took place. But new satellite images show otherwise. Look at this photo. It shows the Russian airbase before the explosions, and here it is after the destruction. You can see the explosions destroyed or damaged several Russian fighter jets and buildings. Ukrainian officials have stopped short of taking responsibility for the attack. If Ukraine was responsible, it would be the first known major attack on a Russian military site on the Crimean Peninsula. The Kremlin annexed Crimea back in 2014, illegally. Meantime, the biggest ship carrying Ukrainian grain was anchored at sea near Istanbul today. Turkey's defense ministry reports that vessel set to deliver more than 64,000 metric tons of corn to South Korea. Other ships carrying Ukrainian grain have left ports in the Black Sea after a months-long Russian blockade. Last month, Turkey and the United Nations brokered a deal to finally unlock grain exports from Ukrainian ports. But Ukrainian officials warn that agreement could be short-lived. In Odessa, here's NBC's Josh Lederman.
Ukraine's farmers are holding their breath as a delicate deal takes hold to end Russia's blockade on Ukrainian exports, raising hopes for Ukraine's troubled economy and for the global food crisis. So far, about a dozen ships have left Ukraine, carrying tens of thousands of tons of grain, navigating Black Sea waters filled with mines and patrolled by Russian warships. But no one is declaring victory yet, especially Ukraine's government. Mikhailo Podolyak is a top advisor to President Zelenskyy. He says, of course the Russians will let the first ships pass, and after that, Russia will look for opportunities to disrupt these agreements. Farmer Yuri Yalovchik runs the area's largest grain mill. Yuri says his costs have doubled since the start of the war. He says, if we don't sell it, the quality of the grain will deteriorate every month. We won't be able to buy fuel, fertilizer, and seeds for next season.
This wheat is among the more than 17 million tons of Ukrainian grain that has already been harvested this year. The ports are now open. The question is, when will it get out?
Half of Ukraine's 18 ports are currently under Russian occupation, others damaged by Russian missiles.
We do not have income, that's why we just pay the salary. But now, then the vessel starts to come, they will pay the fees, so we start to recover.
A recovery that could see up to 5 million tons of grain leaving Ukraine's ports per month, still falling far short of pre-war levels, but a huge improvement from the standstill of the last 5 months.
What does it feel like when you watch those ships now leaving Ukrainian ports?
I was happy, really. When I heard this whistle, this signal of the vessel when they exit from the port, make me happy.
For the news, I'm Josh Lederman in Odessa, Ukraine.